vlog. I'm missing a nail, so I'm trying to get this open so I can get a new nail. It came off last night, and I thought I put it on the nightstand. Got a little awake when it happened, but I guess I did not. So now I have to find one that's gonna fit, which is a little bit annoying, but doable. It's a little big. Anyway, hi, welcome to this week's vlog. It is Thursday, the 23rd. I'm a little tired. Yes, that's perfect. Because yesterday I had my doctor's appointment. I talked about this in last week's vlog. I had my 20-week appointment, and which means we're halfway there, gang. I'm half baked. I got my flu shot, and that just took me out. Today I have my psychiatrist appointment to talk about my new meds and how they're working. Spoiler, they're working great. So I would like to just continue to be prescribed those. So I'm gonna let him know that, and then I also was able to talk to my OB about my meds also yesterday, and what our long-term plan is. If you were curious, if you're somebody who wants to get pregnant and doesn't know how you do it without or with your ADHD medication, our plan is for me to stay on this extended release 15 milligram Adderall extended release up until about 32 weeks, maybe 30 weeks, and then wean off of it. So I'll go from taking it every day to every other day to every 2 days, and then not taking it at all, because like going cold turkey could be hard. So that's why I say till about 30 weeks, then I'll probably start weaning off of it. Also because we need to talk about like breastfeeding and that kind of thing, and I don't know how that's gonna work. Do I have to be off of my meds for that? That's gonna be fine the first like 6 weeks because I'm not working, but when I go back to work, it's gonna be, I'm gonna need to be back on my meds. I'm not gonna be a very nice person. So those are the things that we're considering. Cool things I got in the mail yesterday for me. We got more paper, printer paper, so that's cool. I don't have to make it myself. And then I got this. I'm very excited about this. If you're into stationery, you might think it's cool too. This is for when I give birth. It is this, there's no like, okay, there is data in here, so I'm not going to show you the inside of this, but it's got folders, but it's a, let me open it to like something blank. It's a 3-ring binder with folders. The folders also have, oh, they're like dividers, but the dividers are folders because they have these little pockets, which is handy. And then it also has like a small card section, so I've put my doctor's information in here, and then I will probably later put our insurance information in here when I get the January, like the up-to-date one. And then we've also got like a little pocket for me to put random stuff, so like I can put our IDs and that kind of thing. This will be great. I'm gonna put the birth plan in here. And then it's got the clipboard, which is handy in case I need to sign anything. And it also has a place for me to put a pin in here, so if there's, not in case, I'm gonna, so when I do have to sign things, we can just use this. And all my information's there. I'm not gonna have to be like, where is this? I don't know. So, I love being over-prepared. But that's what's going on here. Let's talk about reading, shall we? Today the plan is to get 50% into a forgery of Fate, and that's kind of it. I'm very, very, very far ahead of my reading, so I really just want to get 50% into a forgery of Fate so that I can finish it on Friday. And then I think I'll probably just switch into passively reading Wicked for next week. So I don't know how that's going to look vlog-wise because I'm just so far ahead, but I've already done the book blanket. So I have a couple of books that I've just like been passively reading. I'm not tracking them or anything. And that's going to be Wicked, and then also Interview with a Vampire, the first book, which I've read before. So I think I'm just going to passively read both of those. I don't think I will finish them, which means I can continue to not worry about the book blanket or my stats and stuff. I hate when I end up being this far ahead because I've already done things, you know? And yes, I could just like put it on November's book blanket, I guess. But I'm like, no, what have I done? My med change just really made me able to read again. It's wild. But yeah, there's that. Also, I did start the first panel for November's book blanket. So I need to update the tracky thingy for that. my app that I use, that I have the counts and stuff correct. And then I'm going to edit last week's vlog, and then I also need to edit the 2026 book releases I'm excited for video. Edit both of those, get them uploaded, and then I need to make thumbnails for all of that. And then for a video that I filmed and edited last week. So those are all the things I'm going to do today on top of working, because obviously I'm going to work. So yeah, also happening this week is I have my anatomy scan, which is exciting. That's going to be on Tuesday. And so in this week's vlog, that's gonna happen on Tuesday. I'm very excited about it. So it'll be a good time. We'll find out if the little baby has everything, has all the limbs and toes and organs that they're supposed to have. So yeah, we'll see. But it's time for me to dig into doing some things before work starts. So I will talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. Hello, good morning. It is Friday the 24th. Sorry for the lighting. It is that time of day. I did get 50% into Forgery of Fate yesterday. I'm deeply enjoying it, and I'm very excited to continue to read it. Sorry, I have to get a code here. Yeah, very excited to get to continue to read it. I think that it is, I don't know, I think it's gonna be good. Sorry, just looking at the bill for birth. It just came in digitally, so I'm like, okay. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Forgery of Fate, it was good. I don't need to continue to talk about it because I'm only 50% in, but I am having a good time. I'm gonna, like, move you guys, I think. If you're wondering why I'm fully made up, it is because I'm going to go see the Rocky Horror Picture Show tonight, and I've never been, so I'm very excited about that. I've never seen it, never been. I'm going with Aiden and my parents, so that should be a time. I think it'll be good though. I need to finish scripting my wrap up for October because I'm almost done with all of the reading for that. I need to edit the 2026 releases that I'm excited for video. I'm gonna do that in just a second. I'm currently uploading to YouTube this last week's vlog, so I'm just watching that upload. I'm making sure that starts uploading, and then yeah, there it goes. Because I have to like watch it, or it will be like, oh, it's gonna take 80,000 hours to upload. Or what, bestie? I don't understand YouTube. And then if I tried to upload it from my computer instead of my iPad, it would take days. No idea why. No idea why. Anyway, that's it. I don't have a lot to go over today, so I'm gonna end it here. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. Hello, good morning. It is Friday. No, what? It's Monday, the 27th. How are we doing, gang? I don't know why I said it was Friday. It's definitely not Friday. What's happening? I lost my train of thought. Reading. I did finish A Forgery of Fate. 5-star read. I really enjoyed that book. That's also the last book I had on my TBR for this month. So I think that the plan is going to be for me to mosey through a couple of books that I just like have been passively reading, like Wicked, Interview with a Vampire, and then I also have a couple of like birth related books that I'm passively reading, and I'll mosey through those so that I don't lose like reading streaks and stuff. But that means this week's gonna be like weird updating wise. Like I feel like I'm not gonna have a ton to update book wise because I am not pushing myself to read any of those things. So does that mean I'm not gonna read it all this week? Not really, because I may start like on Wednesday. I may start reading any of the books I'm supposed to be reading with my eyes for CLEARURSHT, so that way I can finish them like by the 1st. You know, I'll figure those things out. I do have one of the books that were on hold has come in early, which I don't love, which it does make my life a little more difficult, and that is Empty Heaven. It's due in 9 days. So I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna go, but it's due in 9 days. So here's hoping that it's fine. I guess like 7 days from now. What day is that? It'll just tell me, November 5th. Cool, I can read it on the 3rd and the 4th, and then return on the 5th. So it'll be the first like official audiobook that I read for CLEARURSHT, no big deal. And then I need to look at some of the other books that I have on hold for the Readathon and make sure that they'll be ready in time or not, and if not, then like sort out my reading. So yeah, I need to also confirm, I need to confirm another thing too, but that's not relevant. I never finished the panel that I was supposed to finish today, or last week, so I'm gonna work on that this week. I have all of the CLEARURSHT previous years I managed to convert to text, except for year 1. I had somebody else do it for me. Thank you, Yule, from the Discord. I'm assuming I'm saying that username correctly, but thank you. That was very exciting for me to have somebody else do it, because I was like, I don't know if I can manage that. I think that's gonna be it though. I don't have a ton to update on. We have our anatomy scan tomorrow. I'll still update you guys because I'm not taking the whole day off. I'm just doing a half day, so you guys should still do an update, assuming everything goes well. If something goes wrong, then I'm not talking to you. But assuming everything goes well, then I'll chime in. But I think that's gonna be it. We've got like pizza with friends tonight, so that'll be fun. And yeah, I'm gonna go so I can like prep for work and stuff. So I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. Tuesday, the 28th. I've not done hardly any reading today. I mean, I read some of the interview with the vampire, but that's because I was at the doctor. Baby's doing great. We had the 20-week ultrasound, so that's the anatomy scan. They checked everything. All his organs are there. Hands, fingers, toes, feet, limbs, whatever. They're all there and growing as expected. So we are at the average percentile for everything. Even better. He's not too big. He's not too small. That's perfect. Doctor had like no concerns, so cool. We love that for me. That's like one more milestone. Done. I think kind of the next two is that we're gonna have one more ultrasound at 32 weeks, just to make sure that like the placenta moves, and then we are gonna. What are we gonna do? Oh, the glucose test to make sure I don't have gestational diabetes. I don't have any symptoms of that, so I don't expect that I do. And I don't have any symptoms of hypertension, so also don't expect that to be an issue. The lighting is changing. Sorry. Crochet wise, I actually, not only did I finish the November, oh, and I have further good news about this, but the November one, I also finished the December one. How exciting. But no, the news I have is that Wool Warehouse, which is where I got the yarn for the book blanket, ships to the US again. Everyone share. I'm very excited. So I was able to get the yarn because I'm about to be out of fantasy and I need it for the last 2 months. And I did run out of white, and so I've been using cream, and it's very obvious. So I ordered both of those, and I was able to order the yarn I need for my dad's blanket I wanted to make. I wanted to make it for his birthday, but I couldn't like validate buying the yarn. This is gonna be like a birthday, Christmas kind of gift. The next yarn batch that I need to get is gonna be Book Blanket 2026, which I have very low expectations for. I'm just gonna tell you guys now. And then also for Baby Blanket, which I have to get that at a local store because it asks for a specific yarn brand, and I know where to get that. So if it was a brand that I had no idea how to get, then I would be like, no, I'm just gonna use whatever. But this I do know how to get. So yeah, I think that's probably gonna be it though, update wise. I'm gonna work on some book blanket panels, and then what else was I gonna do? Read Wicked a little bit, I guess. Cool. That's it. I will talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. Good morning, it's Wednesday the 29th. I just scheduled reading sprints for Clear Your Shit. Ugh, I haven't done that in like 3 years. They will not be on YouTube, and by the time this goes up, the event will have already passed. Sorry. When does this vlog go up? Yeah, this is gonna be December 4th is when this is gonna come out. So it'll be like a full month after I do the sprints. But I'm gonna announce it over on YouTube anyway. I've announced it everywhere else, so I may as well just announce it on YouTube. Sorry that I'm not doing them on YouTube. Trying to navigate 2 places is just not for me. It's not for me. I might go live on TikTok, but that doesn't feel particularly appealing either because TikTok, okay? But we will see. What I need to do, because it is Wednesday and I'm going to do this, is this. You don't normally see all of this because I've got me in the way. This is very visible from my webcam, and this is a fucking nightmare. So I need to clean all of this. I've needed to clean it in general, but now it like very much needs to be cleaned. So I'm going to work on that. Just general tidying of that nonsense. Honestly, I might move a chair in here, a different chair in here anyway, which would be cool for filming. So stay tuned on that. It might not happen for this specifically, but I might move a chair into a corner over there that you can sometimes see when I'm filming, when you can see my bookshelves, and then start filming from that chair. I think it could be quite nice. Not my vlogs, but like my sit-down videos, you know? But we will see. I'm not really supposed to be moving furniture around. Actually, when we saw the doctor, she said, I have no restrictions. So, I have no restrictions. Okay? Yeah. That's more directed at my husband than it is to you guys. Anyway, reading. I got 40% into Wicked yesterday. Didn't mean to do that. But I got 40% into Wicked yesterday. And I also got like 20% into Interview with a Vampire. 29% into Interview with a Vampire. Wow. Again, I am very passively reading both of those. I do not have goals. I am not trying to do anything, really. I do have a reading goal today, actually. I'm going to start Play Nice by Rachel Harrison, which is the first book on my CLEARURSHT TBR. Wow! And then I need to go ahead and plan what I'm going to read for the sprints, because I will want to finish Play Nice by Rachel Harrison, and then I might do Empty Heaven, which I have as an audiobook, and it will be due in like 7 days, but I kind of want to just like actually use that as an audiobook because I don't want to run out of audiobooks to listen to, you know? So I let me see what I have holds on. And I also need to talk to Ozzy because we share a library card. I need to talk to Ozzy to let her know that I'm gonna read Play Nice with My Eyes and ask her if she wants me to remove the hold or if she wants to keep it. Let's see. For things that we have long holds on, I need to write, and then we can talk this out together, shall we? Shall we, gang? House of Quiet is 4 weeks, and it is for this month. Tantrum is 6 weeks, and it is for this month. So that one I might end up reading. Is Everything She Does Is Magic? Everything She Does Is Magic also. Tantrum is not long, and so the sprint's going to go from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. 30-minute sprints, 5 to 10-minute breaks, and it might go longer than 12 p.m. That's just like my current plan. So I just want to make sure that I get like the ones that I'm for sure going to have to read with my eyes, like, you know, because of the hold time. Like I just want to make sure. So Tantrum is only 192 pages. I think I will finish Play Nice on Saturday, and then, because by that point I'll only have 25% left to read. If I continue to read starting today, I'm going to get 25%. Tomorrow, Thursday, I'll get 50%. Friday, I'll get 75%. Saturday, I'll finish the book. So then I can start Tantrum and finish that. And then I'll probably do Everything She Does Is Magic, because I don't think that's going to be out in time, or I don't think the hold will be ready in time. I think that's a good plan. I think that's a good plan, gang. All right. I did get halfway through the next book blanket panel. I also planned the yarn for next year's book blanket. I planned that. So that'll be great. And then, what else? I think that's it. I think that's all. So I'm gonna go and get to reading some of the books that I want to read today, and we'll see. Okay, thanks, bye.
You gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before. You just gotta bang it.
It's the day before Halloween. I'm gonna close the vlog out here, but I'm gonna tell you about Wicked. I am like 50% into Wicked. It's not good. It's very bad. I'm not having a good time. What this man's editors should have made him quit rambling, but they didn't. And so I have to suffer the consequences. I don't understand how this was so highly praised when I was growing up. I don't understand. Truly, I do not. It's trash. It is a trash book. I'm gonna keep reading it because I have nothing else to read. But I'm not having a good time. Also, I got 25% to Play Nice. Yeah, 25% to Play Nice yesterday. I am, alternatively, very much enjoying that book. It is very good. It's all by Kirsten White. No, Rachel Harrison. This one is less funny than Rachel Harrison's other books, but that isn't taking away from it in any capacity. there are some parts that are humorous, but it's just not as humorous as some of her other books. But that's fine. I'm really enjoying it. I thought it was a Kirsten White book, so there you go. The goal today, don't worry about it. I'm going to talk about it in next week's vlog. But I'm going to go. This is the end of this week's vlog. I will talk to you guys later. My hair is crazy because I'm like half doing the Juno thing, but like I need a better hair tie, so things are just like crazy right now. But I will talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye.